volume up with the.
You got to tell the ladies this
with the
because this
thing
is
that
like.
just your settings. Like the volume button was down here, and I was turning it right here.
And then she kept turning it off.
And then I
and
hit
then
like
she
maps
like turning
or
it
something.
on, and then yeah.
I love that.
And then I thought you hit the volume button that takes a picture.
This morning. This morning has been. This morning has been. You know how I always joke that Jeannie is like.
You can put your hand.
I think I did it.
You can put your hand in front of it too, and it'll.
What do you mean?
If you, it's like emotion. So like if you, I think it might be. You
Did
have
I
to,
do
like,
it?
Like a high five, and then it'll take the picture. Why isn't it doing?
I think
that?
she probably has to turn that on.
Oh, or if you say like cheese or like
cheese.
There it is.
Or you can
So
say,
Jeannie is
Jeannie's
had a really funny morning technology wise.
Maybe you have to turn
Cheese
that
that
one.
worked.
Or smile.
Smile.
Cheese.
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 It won't do it now.
That you probably have to give the hand signal and that.
Oh no, I think Alex probably turned all mine on. There you go.
Oh my God.
So Jeannie's learning new things
From
about her
Shauna.
phone from Shauna.
Oh, who's gonna teach me new things on my phone from now on?
So good morning. Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for
Wednesday the 19th.
Wednesday, May 19th. Beautiful day in Reno today. Actually, I think it's supposed to be not so beautiful. I think it's supposed to, like, weather front is going to come in.
Is the high in
I love it.
Michelle says she has no reception. So you just reply.
Okay.
I'm just
So
gonna.
Shauna, get back up here.
So there are like major announcements at A1 Vacuum and Sewing. Do we have what do we have to announce today prior to the big announcement?
Oh shoot.
Yeah, go
Okay.
take that call. So we remain about a week out on service. And I think we're kind of nearing a decision as far as what we're gonna do regarding the live stream. And actually, it would be interesting to hear, to hear folks' thoughts about kind of what they like or what they don't like. But one of the things that we've been talking about in the shop is kind of working to create like a higher quality of content in the live streams. And so I was kind of saying, like, if you look at when people watch our live streams, the majority of the people watch the live streams on Monday and Friday. And I don't know if that's because Monday is, from the house, which, when we asked people what they love most about the live stream, that was actually one of the top responses. We love it when you do it from your house. But the other thought is that, people just have had a weekend without the store and that they're logging in to kind of see what's happening for the week at the store. Jeannie feels like, we want to be on a roll, i.e. we want to essentially have the shop, do the live stream on a daily standpoint, and kind of keep things rolling that way. My suggestion was, do the live stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So every other day with a focus on higher quality content. Post Technique Tuesdays on Tuesdays, but without doing the live stream on Tuesdays, we could actually have time to record the technique on Tuesday morning, or just be prepared to post it, i.e. there will be content, just not the daily banter. And then Jeannie's thought, and I think it was kind of twofold. One was, it'd be nice not to wake up on Mondays and have to do the live stream on our day out, day off. Although Momo wakes us up at 10 till 6 every morning. But Jeannie's thought was to do the live streams Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And that way we have Technique Tuesdays on Tuesdays, and then the live streams Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It'd be interesting to hear what your ladies' thoughts are. And there's nothing to say that we couldn't even record a stream and post it on Mondays if it was really a matter of time off. But it'd be interesting to hear folks' thoughts today. Whether it's, really the Mondays are more of a, hey, we, just want to connect with you guys and see you guys on Mondays. Or if Mondays are more of a, it's a great way to kind of see what's happening and what's coming up in the store. And that way we can really focus on, having content, having having interesting content for you on Wednesdays, having the giveaways on Fridays, etc. So, if you ladies don't mind kind of sharing with us your thoughts there, that would be great. I said something to my marketing gal about, we've been doing the live streams now for
over a year,
a month and a half, beyond a year. So it's been a year and almost 2 months.
How crazy.
And I will say sometimes it feels like there's a little burnout. Like, it's been a busy year. So it'd be interesting to hear, if folks would be more interested on Tuesday through Friday, or if folks would be more interested in seeing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So that is very likely to start next week, as I'm just going to go ahead because I don't know if Jeannie's going to be with us. So long story short, there's some changes coming to the shop. And speaking of burnout, we learned.
Oh wait, you want to do this first? you want to do
this is a lesson in avoidance. So what is the deal of the day,
it is this
Shauna?
Beautiful vintage thread sets. Here, you gotta hold it up so they can see. So there's.
So this is vintage. This is Dime's vintage embroidery thread.
And what it does is it gives you a
Just make sure you speak up.
It gives you like a satiny, chunky kind of embroidered look while being super easy on the machine. So it almost looks like hand stitched, but it's embroidery thread. And then there's brights, earth tones, and pastels.
So this would be the brights.
And then there's 3 different parts, like there's 3 different packages here's the earth tones.
So if you're doing something, so let's say you're doing something like red work.
Ooh,
And red work, which
yeah.
you want it to give it more of an antique-y look. So I know sometimes people will embroider with cotton instead of polyester, but that can be hard on the machine. The cotton sometimes
cotton has
breaks.
a tendency to break.
It's not meant to really stitch out.
It's funny because when you
embroidery.
read about embroidery thread, you read about what's known as high tenacity, meaning that just the embroidery thread is spun in such a way that it's just tougher.
This is a polyester thread, and it's a 40 weight. So it's like a standard embroidery weight, but it gives you the look of that, like, vintagey hand look kind of stitching.
And this is another Brights.
That's the last Brights right there.
This is the last of the Brights.
You need like a ring light so they could see a truer color.
Well, I think it's behind plastic and everything else. It's listed and pictured on the website.
It is.
So we've got the earth tones.
And I want to show them this too. I don't know how you can show them this.
We can bring it up.
But
Where are your glasses?
I don't know. I can't see.
when they
Did you take them off back there? So these are earth
They're
tones.
so beautiful.
And
So they're usually
last of the earth tones.
They're usually $27.99 and they're on sale for $13.99. $13.99. How crazy. These are the pastels.
And then these are the pastels. And so these aren't going to have quite the sheen of the
Yeah, that's the idea.
yeah, so they're
super
not going to
shiny.
have quite the sheen of the standard embroidery thread.
I don't know what they are. And that's the whole point. They made these so they'd have a matte look. So if you've ever done a project where it was too glossy and shiny, that's and you didn't like it, you wanted it to be
I
matte.
want to show them that when they use the drop down, it'll show them the color.
Okay.
So when you use the drop down on the deal of the day,
You can
it
hit-
will show you
I
the
don't know
color.
why it wasn't maybe it's not recognizing my finger.
I think it needs to be reloaded.
Oh yeah, because it's.
It's
You
like
can use
So
the
you need to
cursor.
hit the drop down. Wait, can
Here.
you reload it?
no here.
I can't see anything.
Go were you talking in the back room?
And then
So
when you click
if
on
you
it,
choose
shows you that
the color, it'll show you the color palette that you're choosing.
because we had some confusion in the past and we know. How
So
to
yeah,
set it
so
up
we're
now.
trying to address confusion that folks might have
Yeah.
experienced.
So if you're like, what does Earth Tone
B4.
2 look like? You can use the drop down menu, click on it, and it'll show you exactly what that thread set looks like. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
So what is the deal of the day? How much are they normally? And then,
$27.99.
so they're normally
They're on sale
$27.99
for $13.99.
and they're on sale for $13.99.
That's
Kind of a crazy deal.
That is crazy. That's like half.
For 13 divided by 4, so they are less than $4 a spool,
That's crazy.
where they are normally closer to $8 a spool. How much thread is on there?
It
It is
1,000 meters.
1,000 meter spool.
What is that in?
And they do recommend a 9014 embroidery needle with these.
Yeah.
So just a note on the recommendation of the 9014. So we'll essentially make the announcement tomorrow as far as what we're gonna do. How are only quantities that are available there?
Nope. Until they sell out.
Well, no, meaning they're until they sell out. It's only the quantities that we have in stock on there.
No, we put it so they can order.
They can
Oh,
keep it.
so do we have? How many of them do we have?
We have 4 of each color.
Yeah.
Four of each. Like
We just
brights
wanted
1,
to
brights 2,
see-
brights 3.
If people were interested.
Yeah.
So we have 4 of each. Are you still looking for your glasses?
Are they in your purse? Maybe.
No, I was wearing them.
I'm sure you took them
Let
off
me go
when you
look,
were
But
back there.
I can't see anything.
Well, so we'll make the announcement tomorrow because we'll give you. It's funny, like with the live streams, what we found is while our live viewership has kind of come down a little bit, like people are just watching after the fact.
Yeah.
So we'll look tomorrow and make the announcement. But I think what I'm seeing from the primary comments so far is that people watch Mondays because it's the first day back, and that all that information can happen on Tuesdays, which is great. So maybe we'll do
Yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday,
Tuesday,
Thursday, Friday.
Wednesday, Thursday,
Doesn't that
Friday.
sound like fun?
Having Mondays?
Because Mondays sometimes
It's funny. It's like we're at home and Jeannie's like, let's go do this. And I'm like, we have the live stream.
So I did want to tell you about
It's
a
like
class.
time to make the donuts.
And,
You guys remember that commercial? Time to make the donuts.
The guy he had the mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah. This class is coming up. I love these, and there's
You
3
gotta
different.
hold it this way, right?
No, there's 3 different sizes. Isn't this cute? So this is a pickle pie design, and it's a needle holder. And so I love this. I think I bumped this up in size. I'm going to have to, it's been a while since I made it. This was our first.
Anyway.
Did I not wear my glasses?
No, you must have been
I don't
wearing
remember
it.
I had 'em.
wearing- I
So,
guess we always look at the beginning of the live stream.
So I love this. So I have a small one that I use in all my classes. And it's just, you use fold over elastic. It holds it just like this. There's also a large size. So here's the big one. And then there's a small one, which I didn't bring because that's the one I use at home all the time and I take to classes. But a great way to organize all your needles. And the other thing I love about this is they're a great present to make. So if you were going to do a retreat with your girlfriends, you could just whip up a couple of these. And who
Sure, she
doesn't
took 'em
love
off
like
back
a great
there.
needle organizer? You got to stick around. We'll find it in just a second. So this is a class. It's going to be June 2nd. And the designs, so they've been ordered and I'm just waiting for them. But
Did
they'll
we
be
have word on them?
they'll be 20% off. I think they're supposed to be here on Friday. I think this Friday. So, but it's a fun, great in the hoop embroidery project.
So cute.
Yeah.
So,
Without any more further
Oh
ado,
my god.
so we learned over
Shauna's
the
having
weekend.
a baby.
I'm
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know. Wouldn't that be so exciting? At some point, we'll share that news with you.
Someday, just not today.
Not today.
So we do have news to share today
About Shauna.
about Shauna,
Oh my god.
and with excitement and some sadness, we're letting you ladies know that Shauna is moving on. So,
Why do you gotta say it like that? It sounds like I'm like breaking up with A1.
well, so Jeannie's like, well, so Shauna's found another opportunity, and we couldn't be more excited for her to kind of see what's out there. So we learned over the weekend that she is going to essentially spread her wings. So it's sad, but we're excited for her. And, you know, we couldn't be more excited for her. And although, you know, it feels like losing a child. So we are, everybody's like, no! So, you know, that's entirely up to Shauna as far as whether or not we get to hear about the opportunity. But she's found something closer to home, and it's happening pretty fast. So I think
Happening really fast.
last day's Friday. So once we know exactly what's happening, you know, Shauna's kind of let us know she wants to remain a part of the community, but we need to see what's going to happen with her new opportunity. So that's going to kind of play into the next couple of weeks. We've been kind of scrambling. Yes, Patrick, give her more money. We've done our best to try to keep Shauna. So I think the reality is, you know, and Jeannie and I have had a lot of conversations about it. We think of Shauna as a shop kid, and, you know, but if my kids came to me and kind of went, I need to see what's out there. You know, I can't argue with that. So, you know, there's certain things about this opportunity that I can address, and but you know what I can't do is you know, make the world a less exciting place. So long story short, we are, over the next like 8 to 10 days, we're kind of scrambling to make sure that Shauna's classes are going to be handled and taken care of.
So there's going to be some growing pains for us. And we just ask you, I mean, Shauna's been a big part
She's
of
been
our...
a huge part of keeping things moving slowly, or moving quickly here.
Yes.
So,
Shauna takes care of all of us.
So-
and she makes sure things go smoothly, and
Yeah.
she makes sure that, you know, she makes sure the store looks good. She makes sure I'm hydrated. She just does. She's been a huge part of the store. We're gonna miss her.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, I've reflected a lot over the
Shauna
last
was
couple
a little
of
girl
years.
when she started here.
I mean, it's been almost
And
4
now she's-
years.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like
She's
I
been
was
a
thinking
gift.
yesterday that like Shauna was the girl in the parking lot, and then she was the girl that broke Alex's heart. Ah, Shauna. And then she was the girl that showed up and helped us at a quilt show, and we were like, "We need you at our store. Come work at our store." It's been kind of a crazy process.
Yeah.
So,
But not having Shauna here, because I don't know if you know this, Shauna does the job of 4 people. She always has. We're gonna struggle a little bit with this transition, and we will work to fill her position too, but be patient with us because we're gonna be down a person that was 4 people. So.
Well, and I
things
think
might take longer.
it's funny because we've been there's been like ongoing discussions about adding somebody. There's been ongoing discussions about how to manage workflow in the store. You know, and I know it's funny because I know there were some responses about, you know, doing something to keep Shauna. Like, the reality is we do anything to keep Shauna. But I think like I said, I can't make the world full of less opportunity either. So I'm excited for Shauna to check other things out, and maybe she finds out the grass isn't greener and she comes back to her A1 mom and dad.
Crawling.
No, that's not
No,
what I'm saying
not-
at all.
yeah, nothing like that.
But so, you know, like there's just no way, you know, with as much as we've appreciated and cared for Shauna to keep her from, you know, trying something else or spreading her wings. So as much as I hope we find that Shauna comes back, I'm also
Next
aware of
week.
how hard it is
Maybe it's
to
just gonna
work
be a
in the
long
store.
weekend.
So, but you know, you may find like this comes at the right time, like, cause we've also talked about, how we manage daily deals. Like, we may for a while, in fact, I at one point was like, we should take the week off of daily deals next week. Cause there's a process in managing daily deals.
Shauna does it for me.
And so, you know, it's a thing. So, you know, we may be working to adjust to make sure that we can still
Shauna
provide
party.
coverage.
What do they say?
So,
Have a Shauna party.
Yes, we should have a Shauna party on
Oh,
Friday.
God.
What day is today?
Today's
Wednesday.
If you want to stop in on Friday,
Oh my god. Oh, Jeannie.
so, anyways,
I'm gonna miss her.
Oh,
Oh.
no. Jeannie. I'm still gonna be like around.
Shauna has talked about still maybe doing a class here or there, but we want her to figure out what it's going to look like for her in a new position.
So moving on, we can have like if people want to stop in and see Shauna, she'll be here Friday. Shauna's gluten free. For those of you that didn't know, so yeah, so that is we've been essentially working to confirm that this would be the news. Alex is still staying. And like I said, I mean, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that Shauna's going to
Just have a long
come
weekend.
back here. Maybe it's a long month or something. So, anyways.
So it's not goodbye. It's we'll see you
See you soon.
soon. And because I really think Shauna will be part of what we do in some capacity, even if it's just something small, like maybe a class of every couple of months or something.
I want to do more than that.
That's what Shauna
I
says,
wanna
but
do
we
more
got to
than
see.
that.
Yeah, so I don't think it's not going to be like,
It's not goodbye. It's so long for now.
yes. Yes.
So yeah, it's just moving into a different transition.
Yeah, and it's just change, and usually there's some pain involved with change. But
that's when you grow too.
yeah.
So
Alex had a lot of pain this weekend.
Alex is having pain with this.
He is having pain. with
Yes.
this.
'Cause
So-
Alex loves being with his Shauna too. We all do. So anyhow,
anywho, what else do we have to talk about today?
get ready for Red, White, and Bloom session 2 tomorrow. Probably more like 2 to 6 instead of 2 to 5. But again, you can bow out whenever you want. Don't let me be, get back behind your machine. Start stitching, ladies. If you want to, if you get tired,
Are you
can go.
doing
I'm gonna
that
finish.
from home again?
Maybe I'll do it from here. And then we do have that class tomorrow, that aria crescendo class. So, or 2,500 or 3,000 or 2,450 or 3,050. And then there is a Luminaire and Solaris sewing class on Friday. So if you haven't taken that class yet, might be your last opportunity to take a class with
my
Shauna for a
God.
long time. So that's going to be Friday morning. So if you want to come and see Shauna, do it Friday afternoon. So Thursday afternoon, today, you can come in and visit Shauna Thursday afternoon and Friday afternoon. Those are going to be your chances. And then a stellar class. And so, we're going to be a little shorthanded. I'm going to be filling and taking classes, doing some of the classes that Shauna has scheduled. And Michelle will be here next week, and she's going to be picking it up. And then, we're going to be...
We'll figure it out.
We're going to figure it out. That's what we do here at A1 Vacuum and Sewing. When Shauna told me, I was like... And then and I didn't sleep because I was like, oh my God, what are we going to do without Shauna? And the next day, I said, Jeannie, pull yourself together. Pull yourself together, Jeannie. It'll be okay. And then, and that's how it's going to be. We're going to miss her.
It's sad, but it's exciting too.
We're
So,
excited for Shauna. Anything else?
I don't think anything else. Guys are pretty caught up in service. There was some discussion about, do folks want to do like a service deal while we're caught up? That's another
That's up
question
to
for
you.
you ladies. Is do you
Maybe that could be a giveaway. You
like
give away
a
on Friday.
spring cleaning
You could do
kind of thing?
That'd be fun.
maybe you could give away.
We
a
could do that.
service.
Jeannie, rest up.
Rest up. I know. So we'll be back tomorrow, and let it sink in, and it's gonna be great. Shauna's gonna be spreading her wings. It's good for her. Shauna, you need to do this, right? So Have a great day. Be creative. Make something awesome. We will see you here tomorrow.
Bye. And I'm thinking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.